Hi children, good morning everybody. Welcome to 9th standard second language English YouTube classes. My dear children, in the previous classes we were studying about a great freedom fighter of the country, one of the valiant son of the nation called Bhagat Singh. Am I right children? In those classes that we have learnt his early life, his education and his revolutionary ideas, revolutionary thoughts and his freedom struggle and the socialistic thought and also the remarkable incident which had taken place in his life. Got it children? So, when that he has put a extraordinary effort to make free from the British children, his name was popular all over the country children. And the very important and significant event which had happened in his life was that the killing of Scott, mistaking the sounder who was the cause of killing the Lala Lajpat Rai. Got it children? And after that he put a bomb on the parliament even while the session was going on. Am I right? So the bomb did not hurt anybody, but it makes loud sound that has helped to wake up the slumbering Indians up. In the sense, it has helped to awaken every Indians to jump into the freedom struggle. For that, he was arrested along with his friends. Am I right? So, Rajguru and Sukadev, these are his friends children. He was arrested and kept in jail. Though he was in jail, he kept the spark of freedom alive. Got it children? Through his letters. He wrote numerous letters, number of letters inspiring the Indians to make India free from the Britishers. Am I right children? Yes. In those two letters, in those letters, two letters have been prescribed children. Let us see what he has decided or what he has wrote and how he has expressed his feelings in those letters. Shall we? Yes. Look at that children. Look here. So, that you may understand how will be the letter. See, by looking at this letter children, that we can have a glance on our letter format. What is children? So, can you tell me which letter is this one? Is it an official letter or personal letter children? Very good. How can you say it is a personal letter children? Yes, you are right. Look here. Here the writer has used the salutation as dear brother. Am I right children? So what does it shows? It is a personal letter. Am I right children? Yes. And whereas in the right side of the corner, see here, the writer has written the from address. From. And here we may see the thanking you, Jai Hind, yours faithfully ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಬರೆಯಲ್ವಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ನೀವು? Yes. So this is called the format of the letter. So this is the personal letter format, children. In the same way that he has written this format too. Okay, this letter too, children. But here, in the very beginning of this letter, children, look here, Bhagat Singh's last letter to Bhutukeshwara Dutt antide alva. So it is for our convenient. Okay, it is not the subject. It doesn't mean the subject. It is for our convenient. Yes, the textbook committee has given that information. Look here, children. This information, alright. This information is only for our convenient. Okay, it doesn't mean that every personal letter begins like this. That is the information that we got, that this letter is written by Bhagat Singh to his brother Bhutukeshwara Datta. Bhutukeshwara Datta. Who was his brother, children? Yes, by looking at that title, that we can understand that this letter is written by Bhagat Singh to his brother called Bhutukeshwara Datta. From where was this letter written, children? From where was this letter written? Yes, this letter was written from the Central Jail, Lahore. Got it? When he was kept in jail, children, that to Lahore. Where is Lahore? Lahore is presently in Pakistan, children, but it was the part of India before the independence. Am I right? So, this letter was written from the jail. When was this letter written, children? It was written on 21st March 1921, around 99 years before. Got it, children? It has, look at the expression, look at the way the freedom fighters fought against the Britishers, and look at the spirit of those people, children. This letter was written nearly, around, now it is 2020 now, 2020. We are in 2020, so around 99 years. If we spend couple of 3-4 months, couple of months, and that we can, yes, it will be 100 years. Alva. See, children. Yes. So this is from address, children. Even while that when we are writing, children, we write the letter like this only. Got it, children? Here we write from our name, then place and date, then the salutation. Okay, this is the salutation, children. Got it? Dear brother, dear father. If we are writing a letter to our father, that we will write dear father, like this now. Yes. So this is the official letter format, children. Okay. Shall we see what he has written in this letter, what he has expressed in this letter, children? Okay. Yes. Open your textbook, children. Page number 123. Letter 1. Look here, children, that we have two letters in this text, that is letter 1 and letter 2. Let us see. Bhagat Singh's last letter to Bhutukeshwara Dutt. This letter was written from the Central Jail, Lahore, 21st March 1921. Dear brother, who is the brother here? Bhutukeshwara Dutt. The judgment has been delivered. I am condemned to death. I am condemned to death. In these cells, besides myself, there are many other prisoners who are waiting to be hanged. The only prayer of these people is that somehow or other they must escape the noose. Perhaps I am the only man amongst them who is anxiously waiting for the day when I will be fortunate enough to embrace the gallows of my ideals. I will climb the gallows gladly and show to the world as to how bravely the revolutionaries can sacrifice themselves for the cause of the nation. I am condemned to death, but you are sentenced to transportation for life. You will leave, and while leaving, you will have to show to the world that the revolutionaries not only die for their ideals, but can face every calamities. Death should not be means to escape the worldly difficulties. Those revolutionaries who have by chance escaped the gallows should leave and show to the world that they cannot only embrace the gallows for their ideals, but also bear the worst type of tortures in the dark, dingy prison cells. Jai Hind, yours, Bhagat Singh. Look at it, how he has expressed his feelings. Here, Buttukeshwar Datta is also a freedom fighter. He was also arrested, children. Got it? But what type of punishment was given to Bhagat Singh here? Yes, Bhagat Singh was sentenced to death. Got it, children? But his brother Buttukeshwar Datta was given the transportation of life. Isn't it? In the sense that he was transferred to some way in a jail to the unknown place, that he was taken to some other place and they kept him in that jail. Like that you might have read in history, children. Andaman and Nicobar Islands are there, na? They were once the colonies of Britishers, and in those region, children, these Britishers have built the jail cells, okay, in order to keep these Indian freedom fighters to there. In that way, okay, Buttukeshwar Datta was given the transportation of life. Okay, this is also a punishment. This is also imprisonment, children. Lifelong. Okay, he will be kept in the, yes, he was kept imprisoned till, okay, so many years, and he will be taken to some way. Got it, children? But death sentence is that he will be hanged. Look at the expression that he has shown in this letter, my dear children. How boldly that he is accepting his death. Got it? Here Bhagat Singh is accepting his death boldly, children. He is the first ever man who is accepting the death for the cause of Mother India, that too in such a way. See there, the judgment has been delivered. I am condemned to death. I am condemned to death in these cells. Besides myself, there are many other prisoners who are waiting to be hanged. Look at that, children. The British government has passed the judgment that Bhagat Singh has to be hanged. Like that, okay? He is expressing his feeling to his brother Buttukeshwar Datta in this letter, children. See there, I am condemned to death in these cells. Besides myself, there are many other prisoners who are waiting to be hanged. He is expressing that apart from him, there are many more prisoners who are waiting to be hanged in that jail. Like Bhagat Singh, there are so many people who are there. The only prayer of these people is that somehow or other they must escape the noose. The others who have given the death sentence, they were praying the God to save them from this punishment. Okay, because they are going to die. Am I right, children? That's why those people were They were afraid of their death. Who were along with Bhagat Singh children and who were given the death sentence. Perhaps I am the only man amongst them who is anxiously waiting for the day when I will be fortunate enough to embrace the gallows for my ideal. Look at the expression of Bhagat Singh children. Okay, what do you understand by this line, children? He was, perhaps I am the only man, he says. I told now, he is the first ever man who accepted the death in a very bold way, children. At the time of death also that he was smiling. See, for the cause of motherland, for the nation only, that he is sacrificing his life. Look at that, children. I am the only man. Who is the I here? Bhagat Singh was the only man amongst them in the sense, the fellow prisoners. Okay. Them who is anxiously waiting for the day when I will be fortunate enough to embrace the gallows for my ideal. Look at that. He was anxiously waiting in the sense, ಕಾತರದಿಂದ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. Okay, when we are anxious children? Anxious ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ಕಾತರ. Okay, here in your textbook they have given troubled. Okay, but here we are anxiously in the sense, ತುಂಬ ಕುತೂಹಲದಿಂದ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. Anxious. Okay, ಏನಕ್ಕೆ? He is anxiously waiting for his death, for the day of his punishment, he was anxiously waiting for the day which was fixed for his hanging. Look at that. When I will be fortunate enough, fortunate in the sense lucky. He says that he was lucky that he was hanging. Fortunate enough to embrace the gallows. Embrace in the sense, okay, it means hug anta agutte, but here accept, embrace the gallows for my ideals. Okay, ideals in the sense, the principles of Bhagat Singh. So he is dying for his principles. He is dying for the motherland. He is sacrificing his entire life for the sake of Mother India, children. Look at that. He is ready to embrace the gallows for his ideals. And he says, I will climb the gallows gladly and show to the world also how bravely the revolutionaries can sacrifice themselves for the cause of the nation. Look at that, children. I will climb the gallows gladly. Gladly in the sense, happily. Write down the meaning of these words, children. Gladly in the sense, happily. Anxious. What is it? Fortunate. Unfortunate, opposite. Okay. Embrace. Hug. What is it? Yes. Look at that. Look at that. So, what he is telling? He is going to die happily, children. He is accepting his death happily. Got it? What does it indicate, children? What does it show? It shows the real patriotism, the true patriotism, and also it shows his braveness too. It is not easy to express the dareness for the dead children. ಸಾಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರು ಕೂಡ ಸಿದ್ಧರಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸಾಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ರೆಡಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಸಾಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಏನಂತ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಇಟ್ ಶೋಸ್ ದ ರಿಯಲ್ ಪೇಟ್ರಿಯಾಟಿಸಮ್, ನಿಜವಾದ ದೇಶಭಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಮತ್ತು ಆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಧೈರ್ಯವನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಗಾಟ್ ಇಟ್? ಸೊ ಅಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಟು ಈಸ್ ಡೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ನೇಷನ್. ಲುಕ್ ಅಟ್ ದಟ್. And also that he wanted to prove that how revolutionaries are ready to sacrifice their life for the sake of motherland. ತಾಯ್ನಾಡಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ತನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಣವನ್ನು ಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿದ್ಧರಾಗಿದ್ರು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ, isn't it? ಐ ಆಮ್ ರೆಡಿ ಟು ಡೈ ಈವನ್, ಸಾಯೋದಕ್ಕೂ ನಾನು ಹಿಂಜರಿಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಸಿದ್ಧನಾಗಿದ್ದಂಥ ಒಬ್ಬ ಭಾರತದ ನಿಜವಾದ ದೇಶಭಕ್ತ, ಓಕೆ, ಭಾರತ ಮಣ್ಣಿನ ಮಗ ಭಗತ್ ಸಿಂಗ್. ಸಿ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಕಂಡೆಮ್ಡ್ ಟು ಡೆತ್, but you are sentenced to transportation for life. You will leave, and while leaving, you will have to show to the world that the revolutionaries not only die for their ideals, but can face every calamity. Look at that. I am condemned to death. In a sense, Bhagat Singh is sentenced to death. You are sentenced to transportation for life. Look at that. Transportation in the sense, the act of sending criminals to the place that is far away from their place as a punishment. As I said, okay, so many freedom fighters were taken to the Andaman and Nicobar Islands jails na, in that way, children. Here, Bhagat Singh was condemned to death, and his brother was given the punishment of transportation for life. Okay, he will be survived, but Bhagat Singh is going to die as the judgment, as far as the judgment is concerned. And you will leave. See, he is suggesting his brother, you will leave, in a sense you will survive, and while leaving, when you survive, you will have to show to the world that the revolutionaries not only die for their ideals, but can face every calamities. See, look here. Bhagat Singh is requesting his brother after his death that he has to show to the world, he has to preach to the world that how the revolutionaries have sacrificed their life, how the revolutionaries loved the country. It has to be spread, and it has to be told to the entire people, to the other people of India. That's what he is requesting. Got it? And also that you have to see, you have to show the Indians how these revolutionaries are ready to do anything, and what are the calamities that they have faced. The calamities in the sense here, children, okay, great misfortune, duradrusta another, okay, and also, okay, what type of problems that they have faced in the jail, what type of tortures that they have faced in the jail. These things has to be told to the people. He is requesting his brother, children, and he says, death should not be a means to escape the worldly difficulties. See, death should not be means to escape the worldly difficulties. ಪ್ರಾಪಂಚಿಕ ಸುಖಗಳಿಂದ ಅಥವಾ ತೊಂದರೆಗಳಿಂದ ತಪ್ಪಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾವೊಂದೇ ಮಾರ್ಗ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, those revolutionaries, look at them, those revolutionaries who have by chance escaped the gallows should live and show to the world that they cannot only embrace gallows for the ideals, but also bear the worst types of torture in the dark, dingy prison cells. And he is requesting his brother that to express or to show to the world what type of difficulties, what type of tortures these people have been faced in their life. Got it, children? So this is how Bhagat Singh has expressed his feelings, children. The freedom fighters were given torture, children. They were tortured in jail. Those things has to be bring to the notice of the other Indians. Okay, and see, for the ideals, but also the worst type of tortures in the dark, dingy prison cells. Dingy in the sense kattal kone. Okay, sannadu, galeeju. Okay, very small cells which were made to put these type of freedom fighters children. Jai Hind! Yours, Bhagat Singh. Look at the agenda. Got it? Have you understood? Yes, this is the letter given to the written to his brother. Okay. Yes. Another letter is there. Let us see that letter also. Okay.